Welcome, fellow gamers, to a journey through the dynamic world of Double Dragon. Today, we're delving into the iconic franchise that has left an indelible mark on the beat-em-up genre. From its origins in the arcades to its evolution across various platforms, we'll be exploring the fascinating array of Double Dragon games. Before we dive in, remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more captivating reviews. Now, let's step into the brawling universe of Double Dragon. The beat-em-up genre, known for its intense action and face-punching gameplay, has been a playground for the Double Dragon series since its inception. Join us as we traverse through the chronology of Double Dragon games, experiencing the evolution of side-scrolling action-packed adventures. Double Dragon Arcade, 1987. The series kicks off with the original arcade release, setting the stage for a tale of two brothers, Billy and Jimmy Lee, as they fight their way through hordes of enemies to save Marian. The pixel art graphics of the arcade cabinet, coupled with fast-paced action, gave birth to the franchise's signature style. Double Dragon Nes, 1988. The NES adaptation followed suit, offering players a chance to relive the beatdowns on the home console. Despite some limitations in graphics and audio, the core gameplay and storyline remained intact as the Lee brothers sought to rescue Marian from the clutches of the Shadow Warriors. Double Dragon 2: The Revenge, Arcade, 1988. The arcade sequel upped the ante with improved graphics and refined gameplay. Billy and Jimmy took on the challenge of avenging Marian's tragic fate, this time armed with even more devastating moves and intense battles against new adversaries. Double Dragon 2: The Revenge, NES, 1989. The NES iteration followed the same storyline and offered side-scrolling action with a bit of a graphical downgrade. Nonetheless, it retained the heart-pounding combat that fans had grown to love. Double Dragon 2: Game Boy, 1990. The Game Boy adaptation brought the action to handhelds, offering a portable version of the martial arts mayhem. Despite the limitations of the platform, the essence of the game was captured as the Lee brothers ventured to rescue Marian once more. Double Dragon 3. The game's graphical presentation improved further, immersing players in the ongoing saga of the Lee brothers as they pursued the powerful Rosetta Stones. Dragon 3: The Sacred Stones, Nes, 1991. The Nes adaptation of the third installment retained the recruit system, but faced challenges due to hardware limitations. Still, the action-packed beat-em-up gameplay remained intact as Billy and Jimmy embarked on a global quest to find the Sacred Stones. Super Double Dragon, Snes, 1992. Jumping onto the Snes scene, Super Double Dragon aimed to deliver enhanced graphics and audio. The Lee brothers took on the Shadow Warriors once again, facing new foes in their pursuit of peace. Double Dragon: The Revenge of Billy Lee, Sega Game Gear, 1993. For the Sega Game Gear, the Revenge of Billy Lee adaptation offered portable action with side-scrolling gameplay, though some visual compromises were made. Billy Lee took center stage in this version, battling through hordes of enemies to rescue his kidnapped girlfriend. Battletoads Double Dragon, Snes Sega Genesis, 1993. This crossover extravaganza brought together the worlds of Battletoads and Double Dragon. Players could choose characters from both franchises in a crossover adventure that featured beat-em-up and platforming elements. Double Dragon 5: The Shadow Falls, Snes, 1994. The franchise took a different direction with Double Dragon V, focusing on one-on-one fighting. While a departure from the traditional gameplay, this installment allowed players to engage in fierce battles with their favorite characters. Double Dragon Neo Geo, aka Double Dragon 95, 1995. The Neo Geo release of Double Dragon 95 maintained the beat-em-up formula while introducing new characters and combos. The Lee brothers faced a new threat as they fought to save Marian once again. Double Dragon Advance, Game Boy Advance, 2003. The Double Dragon Advance marked a return to the series' roots, offering an enhanced version of the original arcade game. Players relived the classic beat-em-up action while benefiting from improved graphics and refined gameplay. Double Dragon Neon 2012. In 2012, Double Dragon Neon injected the franchise with a dose of 80s flair. The game retained the classic side-scrolling gameplay while embracing a colorful retro aesthetic, providing players with a nostalgic and modern experience simultaneously. Double Dragon 2. Wander of the Dragons 2013. Wander of the Dragons reimagined the events of Double Dragon 4, but received mixed reviews due to its lackluster presentation and technical issues. Double Dragon 4 aimed to recapture the essence of the classic entries, delivering a retro-inspired experience that harkened back to the franchise's heyday. And there you have it, fellow gamers! The roller coaster ride through the ever-evolving world of Double Dragon. Have you had the chance to pick up those controllers and brawl your way through any of these games? Share your favorites and memories down in the comments. If you've enjoyed this epic saga, don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with our thrilling reviews. And remember, as the Lee brothers would say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Until next time, keep on gaming.